Understanding the importance of public school funding. Public school funding directly impacts the quality of education, including resources for teachers, students, and facilities. Adequate funding ensures access to essential services, including special education, extracurricular activities, and technology. Understanding the connection between funding and educational outcomes is key to advocating for better funding in your community. Researching local and state funding allocations. Start by researching how much funding your local schools receive and where it comes from. School funding often includes contributions from federal, state, and local governments. Understanding the breakdown of these sources and identifying any gaps or shortfalls helps you target areas that need improvement when advocating for change. Educating yourself on the budget process. Learn about the budget process at both the local and state levels. School budgets are often discussed in public meetings, and understanding this process gives you the knowledge needed to advocate effectively. Attend school board meetings or follow legislative sessions to stay informed about funding proposals and decisions. Building a coalition of supporters. Advocacy efforts are more powerful when they involve a group. Partner with teachers, parents, students, and community members who care about improving public school funding. A broad coalition can create a stronger voice and demonstrate the widespread support for increased investment in education. Engaging with local school boards and legislators. Communicating with local school boards and legislators is critical. Attend meetings and voice your concerns about the need for better funding. Contact your representatives to express your views and urge them to prioritize education in their budgets. Personal stories about how inadequate funding affects schools can make a compelling case. Raising awareness through social media and local media. Use social media platforms to raise awareness about the importance of public school funding. Share information, statistics, and personal stories to engage your community. Reaching out to local newspapers, radio stations, or TV outlets can help amplify your message and draw attention to the issue of underfunded schools. Organizing public campaigns and petitions. Consider organizing public campaigns, such as rallies, petitions, or letter-writing drives, to advocate for better funding. Petitioning local government officials or school boards to increase funding is a powerful way to show that the community demands action. Public support can put pressure on decision-makers to allocate more resources to schools. Highlighting the impact on students and teachers. When advocating for better funding, emphasize the direct impact on students and teachers. Lack of funding often leads to larger class sizes, fewer educational materials, and reduced extracurricular opportunities. By showcasing how these shortcomings affect student achievement and teacher effectiveness, you can make a compelling argument for increased investment in education. Collaborating with education advocacy organizations. Many organizations work to improve public school funding and educational equity. Collaborating with these groups can provide additional resources, guidance, and networking opportunities. Education advocacy organizations often have tools and strategies that can help amplify your efforts and connect you with other like-minded advocates. Monitoring and holding officials accountable. Once you've advocated for increased funding, it's important to stay engaged and hold officials accountable. Track the progress of funding decisions and ensure that promised resources are allocated effectively. Continue to communicate with school boards and legislators to ensure that the community's concerns are addressed in the long term.